how's it going, everyone? We got our dragon finished up, so we're gonna do a little gameplay on it today. Plus, I think first we're gonna go over everything we did to it in case somebody's just catching this right at the end. Let's see. First thing we did, the first episode, we kind of took a look at it and seen everything that we were gonna really need to do to it. Then we started doing the cabinet. We redid the whole cabinet, and we tore it down completely. The only thing that was left was just the bottom cabinet, because the artwork was all screwed up on it and it was all yellow and dingy looking. We did the back box door, but I didn't do the back box itself because it's still in really good shape, so we didn't mess with that. Then we did the playing field. We put it together, we got it all painted up. We got the artwork all put back on it, and then we put the playing field in it and started working on the playing field. Let's see, we repainted touched up the back glass. There's still a few little spots that kind of show through if you're kind of walking around it, but yep, we touched up the back glass, we touched up the playing field and clear coated the whole playing field. We got new rubbers on it, and we got some new plastics on it. A couple of them are originals, but we found some plastics for it and got that all put in. Let's see, underneath we rebuilt the flippers. We re-sleeved all of our coils, which there's a total of about 5 in this. We straightened out the door, cleaned up the trim all around it. We put brand new legs on it. Then we started working on all the board set. If you remember, or if you weren't here, when we got the machine, there was only one display. We only had one display for this. I located a couple used ones, and we ended up with one good one out of the 2 used ones that were untested. The board set in this was a mess. We rebuilt the power supply and got our voltages up where they belonged. The solenoid and switch and light driver board was trashed because two of the transistors actually cooked almost completely through the driver board, and I found another one. Actually, where I got the 2 displays, the 2 used displays, he had that driver board sitting there too that was untested. So I got it in, and why I bought it, I didn't care if it was untested, tested, or if it didn't working. It wasn't burnt. So we went over it. We plugged it in and tried it out. We had one little transistor bad in it, but I replaced the big one, which is either for the pop bumpers or the flippers. I'm not sure which one that one's for. We made a new jumper wire for it, because the one that came with it on the board set was soldered right to the board set. So we unsoldered that, cleaned up everything on our CPU, got all those contacts all cleaned off, and put new plugs on it, new pins, or new connectors, I should say, on that one, and on J6. J6 is the little one. It's about yay big, that comes down and goes to our playing field. We redid that one. We got everything all cleaned up, and then we found out that, finally realized and noticed, there was no game chip in it. So I had to hunt down a game chip. We got the game chip in and put it in. We fired it up. We rebuilt 2 new displays, bought 2 from Wolfpack, and did it ourselves and rebuilt 2 of them, built 2 new ones, which are in 1 and 2. Got them put in, and we turned everything on, and we had a dead number 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth digit on 1 and 3 wouldn't light up on our new displays. It'd light up on the old ones, but it wouldn't light up on the new ones. So we ended up changing out a 7408, and we got our digit back. And it squared up a few other things too in our bookkeeping. Got our bookkeeping and everything all squared away. Everything's all set up with the bookkeeping now. And getting the board set and the displays and all that all squared away was a couple of episodes. Let's see, what else did we have to do to this poor thing? But after we got everything rebuilt in the back box, everything worked on our playing field. We didn't have any problems really with anything wrong on our playing field. So we didn't have to really dive into that driver board, except for, like I said, I just changed one little resistor because I could see it was bad. I tested them all, and they were, all the resistors, all the transistors I should say, were all good. I just replaced that big button one right in the center, just because I had a new one. And I figured change it now before it goes bad. But, you know, hell, even a new one could go bad just as quick as an old one. But I had it, and it, you know, doesn't take much to change it, so I put the new one in. So everything's working on this, and everything is done. I mean, we're ready to play it and have fun with this machine. Now, a lot of people don't really care for these System 1 Gottliebs because they're kind of dull. Well, you know, I guess if you play toy boxes all the time, yeah, this would be a little dull. But this is what I grew up on. This is what I've always played, you know, always my EMs, always playing them when they're not covered with crap. And so this is right up my alley, the new, you know, the early solid states, because this is just kind of the basic playing field that I like. Okay, so let's kind of go over the instructions, the rules, the gameplay. Okay, the A, B, C, D rollovers add bonus and score 500 or 5,000 points when lit. A lights 2 times, bonus multiplier. A and B lights 3. A, B, and C lights 4, and A, B, C, and D lights 5. Now what happens, what I've noticed playing this, is if you get A, and then we'll just say C, and then you get the B, you get the 3 times. And you can get B, C, and D, yeah, B, C, and D, and you won't have nothing until you get the A. And as soon as you get the A, you'll have the 5 times. Okay, rollover buttons add bonus, which rollover buttons, those dudes right up through there. Pop bumper score 1,000 points. And spinning target changes rollover spotlights. So when you hit your spinner, your lights advance up. And you always start out with D, not A, because then you could just shoot it up there and run it over and get your A. So it always starts out with D. Bonus is scored and features reset after each ball, which is pretty much the same. A tilt does not disqualify a player. No, I have it set up to where it just shuts down for that ball and then starts up again. And you're matching the last 2 numbers, you know, gives you scores a replay. Our replays are at 290,000, 400,000, and 490, which I have a hell of a time getting to 290, even having it set at 5 balls. I had it set at 3 balls for quite a while, and man, there was just no way in hell that you were going to get anywhere, because it's a tough machine. Oh, and I did forget to tell you that we did rebuild the tone board on this too. We had put new capacitors on it, and we had one little Mylar capacitor that was bad that we got in, and we took care of that too. So anyway, now let me get you set up in the tripod, and we'll do some gameplay on this and have some fun. Okay, another thing is this does not have a tracked mode. I scratched my head for days looking at the schematics and everything, trying to figure out track mode on this thing, and I finally went to Pinsiders and asked if System 1's had a track mode, and they said no. The only a track mode this has is flashing the high score. That's your track mode on the System 1's. So that made that answered my question anyway. And playing this game, I have found that, I swear to God, that the C up there has a magnet. I've looked, because see, you want to get A, which gives you 2 times. Man. And this game, can be very stingy. Oh yeah, and I didn't mention it to you because it's not in the rules. But see, when you get 6,000 lights your okay. Now you can see when you're on 8,000, it lights your extra ball on the right hand side. When you're at 7,000, lights your special up around, and at 6,000, lights your extra ball on the left hand side up there. I failed to mention that because it's not in our rules, and it just kind of slipped my mind. Now, and every time you hit the very targets, you run it up, it'll take your bonus off. So you're always kind of getting close to your extra ball and your special. I missed it. Need to get the A. Yeah, playing around a little too much. Not enough. Now see, I have the B. If I get the A, it'll give me 3 times. Oh. 5th ball, and we only have 85,000. Like I said, this machine can really be stingy. There, get in there. There's a game. Now see if we can get our extra ball. Hit it. Okay. Now see, we have 3 times. And your bonus goes all the way up to 19. And and to light your spinner, you have to run your very target all the way up to the top to 3. Gives you 3,000 and then lights your 1,000 points for your spinner. Right now you only get 100 points every time you hit your spinner. 160,670. I know we can do better. Playing around too much. Oh, still not enough, and there's... Third ball, and we only have 17,000. Yeah, we're there. B, we want B. Our extra ball's lit. Not now. We need an extra ball. Now it's lit on the other side. Let's see if we can get it. Ah, missed it. Get over there. Waited too long. Fourth ball, we only have 73,000. There you are. Oh, get over there. There we go. Nice. Fifth ball. Come on. Nope. Geez, can't even match. All right, one more. Unless it's real quick, then we'll play another one. Come on. There we get up there. Get out of there. I already got the C. That spinner too, it's tough. I'm not a big fan of that plastic spinner. There we go. Nope, we missed it. I thought it hit it in time. Special's lit. I hit the extra ball. Third ball, we have 53,000. You can see you can play the hell out of a ball and not get anywhere. There. We lit the spinner. Get over there. Fourth ball, 72,000. Oh, not enough. That was lame. So was that hit. Come on, get up there. There we go. Lit. And it's gonna drain. No, hit it again. Hit it. Ah. Fifth ball, 99,000. We only need 290 for an extra game. We can do that, can't we? We can get 200,000 in one ball. Nope. Oh, and we matched. All right, one more game, and then we'll call it quits. We'll call it good. little spinner, and it drains. 16,000. There, 2 times. Sorry about that, battery died. Third ball, 28,000. Moving right along, aren't we? Like I said, it's a fun game. It's just, it's tough. Which I like them a little tougher. I don't like them real easy. Ooh, 5 times. I thought we were going to get our extra ball. Man. $100,100. Ball 4. Now if we could do that 2 more times, we might get a game. Besides matching or hitting the special. No. 107. Come on. Ooh. Up top. Missed. Missed it again. That's it. 139,000. Look at that. Terrible. Like I said, I like it because it is a tough game and I enjoy playing tough games. I don't like them real easy. So that's our dragon. I mean, we really did a lot of work to her and we got her all squared away and playing good. The only thing I don't like is switches are a little slow on it. I think that's just System 1's, that they're not as reactive. You can nail a target head on and it won't score. That is just because of the switches are slow, or the MPU is slow. Whatever. But it doesn't bother me. It's okay. Really turned out nice. So what do you think of our dragon? You think it turned out good? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't seen the series, go back and start at number 1 and you'll see what it was like when we first got it in. And you can start from there and watch on through and see what all we've done to this machine. So until next time, see ya. Preview. Little preview of what's coming next. It's out here on the dolly. Time soldiers. That's what's coming next.